everybody, Jeff Simmons here. This morning we're in Orlando, Florida, and I'm going to talk about a really important aspect to eliminate the guesswork out of your golf swing. So this is really important, really very vital if you want to get better month after month, year after year. So let's start with something that's pretty simple but incredibly important, and that's our posture when we set up. So I want you to notice that when I address a ball with a 7-iron here, the flex of my knees, what I call is 10%. It's a 10% knee flex here. And so the difference would be, see now my knees are flexing more and more. And now this is putting some dark clouds on my posture here. So what I wanted, if I was to keep my knees right here, that's overly flexed. So that's either going to make me pick the club up and I'm going to bottom out, I'm going to hit the shot too fat, or the opposite, if my knees stay locked, that's going to make me come up and the club will shorten and I'll hit the ball thin, or I might even top it. So we want to make sure, again, 10 degrees of flex in the knees as we set up. So here's the position here. So if you watch the tour at Pebble Beach where they play with amateurs, you can always tell the tour pros, they set up with much better posture. The amateurs are always a little bit suspect. They're a little bit wide. They're a little bit too hunched over. You know, they just have a lot of bad angles going on. So, you know, do yourself a favor when you have somebody film you for about 10 seconds on your cell phone. Stand in a mirror at home or a sliding glass door where you can actually see the 10 degrees of flex in the knees. So this will keep you level as we swing the club through and around. And that's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to, now here's the bad knee flex. We're not trying to dip to get the ball. We're not trying to, and here's the knee flex that's not enough, a little lock need. We're not trying to stand up as we go around through the shot. So if we're flexed, only 10, we take the guesswork out of how to set up. Okay, so if you'll notice when I set up, my arms are very long. In other words, they hang from the sockets. Now, if I change that the opposite, here's those shoulders getting high. That means I've got tension and my hands are in a bad position. So unlock, loosen up, let the air out. Let the arms just hang from the sockets. And there I have my position. So one thing that you can always do when you're out on the practice range, or actually if you're on the golf course and you have a couple of seconds, is when you set up with any club, take your right hand and put it in the small of your back and sort of push in. So if you push in, now we have so that our spine works a little bit curved like this. And now this would be the opposite. Now you notice how my shoulders are rounded and I'm down. So now I'm down again. There's only one way to go from here, and that's up, and then that's coming down, and then we've got nothing but problems after that. So again, 7-iron, right hand, throw it in the small of your back, push in, and now you're going to feel how sturdy your legs are without being overly bent. Sturdy legs right here. Okay? So the posture is meant to keep you level. It's meant to eliminate the dipping, eliminate the coming up and out of the shot. So we keep our head and our eyes very steady because our legs and our knees are in the proper position. So as my knees stay properly flexed, now I can go through and I can make a very balanced and level golf swing, and I can find the bottom of the ball properly. one more clue about proper posture. It's tough to get fitted properly for clubs if your posture is not good. So if we are prone to setting up too wide with a rounded back, or we have a tendency to stand with our spine a little too straight and our hands up in a prone position like this, that's a tough deal to fit you properly with clubs. So if you're thinking about new golf clubs, getting fitted the right way, work on your posture. Arms long, knees at 10, back curved the proper way, head level. Okay, so in our next segment, I'm going to talk about our ball position and how important that is. And again, we're eliminating the guesswork out of our golf swing. Thanks so much.